Gary Windass, played by Mikey North, suffered from being horrifically beaten up at the hands of a tormented David Platt Jack P. Shepherd in a charity boxing match on Coronation Street last week. While recovering in hospital, Gary's on-off girlfriend Sarah Platt, Tina O'Brien, dutifully visited him and the pair shared emotional on the ITV soap. Still tentatively recovering from their fallout following Gary's betrayal with social worker Nicola Rubinstein, Nicola thought Sarah finally asked him to move back in with her. But in a shock move, Gary turned the tables and asked the mother of two to marry him instead. The heart-wrenching moment began as Sarah quizzed her boyfriend on his commitment to move in. As she wondered if he looked sure about the decision, Gary confessed his inability to work for the time being would increase their money problems. Desperate to get their relationship back on track, Sarah suggested selling the ring he'd once given her as a present, if worst comes to the worst. Seeing the window, Gary seized his opportunity and said, "Yeah, get rid of the piece of rubbish. I'll buy you an engagement ring instead." "Is that for real?" a stunned Sarah asked, as Gary proved was. "If you'll have me, that is," he added, but Sarah couldn't believe what she was hearing was true. Despite nursing a nasty black eye and being hooked up to hospital tubes, Gary was intent on making the Cobble's beauty his bride. Finally realizing he was being serious, delighted Sarah said yes, and the pair shared a poignant moment. David lost control during the match earlier this week after some sinister words from his rapist Josh Tucker, Ryan Clayton. Unaware of the switch, Gary was helpless as David suddenly started pounding into him in the ring. Weatherfield residents were furious at David for his abominable behavior towards Gary, but the father of one seemed to realize there was something else going on. Having suffered from stress in the field himself, Gary recognized David could be suffering from a form of PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, but will Gary finally be the one to expose Josh's evil secret once and for all if David comes clean? Or will the hairdresser continue to hide his trauma? Gary's ordeal will continue in upcoming episodes as he makes a harrowing discovery when he comes across the bodies of Pat Phelan's Connor McIntyre victims. Tracking down the murderer at a secret caravan, the pair will battle as Pat attacks him with a baseball bat, but who will come out the victor? Coronation Street continues tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. on ITV.